welcome to A Window to Bourne. My name is Mavis Robinson and I'm your host, and joining me on the couch today is a lovely collection of ladies. These are the artisans and employees of the Trading Post gift shop at the Atuxet Museum Complex. So I've got Gioia Dimock here, Carole Ellis, Danielle Briggs, and Linda Mohr, and also one of our employees, the resident mermaid, Phoebe Hendricks. So really excited to catch up with the ladies at the Trading Post gift shop and find out what's going on over there. So Gioia, what's going on over there?
Well, we're open for business.
Yes.
And we have a lot of interesting products this year. Different from last year, although we have some of the regulars back. We have Linda's American Girl doll clothes. Mm-hmm. And notice, please, back there hanging up is her mermaid.
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So we have a lot of those in there, and she does the sports like Patriots, and what else is there?
The Bruins and the Red Sox.
The Bruins, the Red Sox.
So
Celtics.
And just to sort of like catch people up, if anybody hasn't visited the gift shop in a few years, it has gone through quite a transformation.
It has. It was really great for a long time here, and now we've kind of revamped it just to be doing something a little different.
Yep.
So we have a lot more jewelry now, and very different than what was in there before. And of course, the local crafters are really bringing in the unusual products for us, which we really like. And it seems like people like this, the different things.
Yeah, and that seems to be the biggest change is that, I know that there's a lot of really nice sort of traditional gift shop items, but there are those unique things that are just made by local hands.
Exactly.
And that's not really, is that something new that you've added?
Well, there were crafters in there for the last few years.
Okay.
But most of them now are newer this year and last year. Our assistant manager is Judy Ostrom, who could not be here today, but she does the seamstress stuff. She makes these. There's the child's apron, which is so adorable, and she does the sacks, the pocketbooks, and these banners, which hang everywhere, and they're all different designs. And she does custom things too. So you could go in and she's in there Fridays and Saturdays. You could go in and order curtains or pillows or something.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Good. I'll get some pillows ordered.
Yes. And then, of course, we have Carole Ellis, who does jewelry, and really nice jewelry.
Yeah, so Carole, tell me about, so you're one of the crafters. Is this your first year, your second year? How long have you been at the gift shop?
This is my second year.
Okay.
I couldn't do it the first year they asked me because I was too busy with other work.
Yeah.
But this is my second year. I'm having a blast.
Oh, good.
I like it there.
Yeah.
I like the people that I meet there, the interesting people that come in to see it. I do the jewelry, I do earrings, I do bracelets, and I do the wampum. I have a piece right here, which is what I do.
Now, so it looks like it's sort of shaped a bit like a scallop shell.
I cut it.
Are you doing this shaping yourself?
Yes, take the wampum shell that you find on the beach, and I cut it, and I sand it, and I polish it, and I tumble it, and I shine it until this is what it looks like.
Wow. How long does it take to get like one little piece all polished up looking like jewelry?
If I go from start to finish, it's usually about 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, okay. All right. That's not too bad. Yeah. Wow. So that's really beautiful. And you have some earrings here as well? Or?
Yeah, earrings with sea glass and a Cape Cod charm on them. And the bracelets I do are a bracelet, regular like bangle bracelet, and I have sea glass and a charm and an extra charm on it, so it's something different.
One thing I love about, I'm as you know, I've seen most of you because I'm a shopper there. I'm not just a member, but I'm a shopper. But I love that it's beautiful, unique things, but also the prices are really reasonable. I mean, for handcrafted goods, like how much would I spend for a pair of earrings like that?
$12.
Right. It's for a little gift for somebody or just to wear. I mean, you really can't beat that.
Go wrong.
Yeah, the prices aren't really high in this gift shop.
Yeah. So Danielle, what kinds of things do you work on?
Well, I also do jewelry, but a little bit different. I do jewelry that's not only beautiful, but also has healing properties. I use gemstones, like the one I'm wearing has peacock or rock in it, which helps with nerves, so that's why I wore it today, but I'm not nervous at all, so I think it's helping.
Perfect.
And the rings that I have, all the rings are
These ones here.
$5, but we do all different kinds. There's agate, rose quartz, citrine, and they all have different healing properties. So, like I said, not only is it beautiful, it also helps people heal while they wear it. So.
Yeah. I bought one of you have these little skull rings, which are particularly nice because they're kind of a little bit, on the tough side of things. I bought it to wear to the Pirate Festival.
Right.
But it's a unique bead. Is that a ceramic bead?
It's made out of, I'm not exactly sure what that stone is made out of, the skulls and the turtles. It's a stone that they take and put down, but I'm not sure exactly what that is made out of itself.
Well, I'm very appreciative to have my size because I have a weird size finger. And
Many
it fits
different
perfectly,
sizes, yep.
And $5.
Yep.
Can't go wrong.
Yep.
Now, I also want to mention that Danielle has done a day of energy healing there under the tent. We have a big blue and white striped tent next to the gift shop. And one day Danielle set up, and it was really wonderful. I mean, she got a lot of people came, and she has her special brand of healing she does, and it was just great.
We'll
Yeah.
do more days like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And those
good.
are usually pop-ups, so
Yep.
you kind of have to, be aware of what's going on over there.
So that green and white striped tent next to
Yes.
the gift shop. So
Yes.
sometimes you'll have little special events
Absolutely,
there.
or
Okay.
things for sale in there, or things like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
good. Oh, that's good
exactly.
to know.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Linda, talk about what do you work on?
I work on American Girl doll clothes.
Right
There
here.
are some models over there. Also, this is my second year in the gift shop, and I really enjoy going too. You meet a lot of interesting people and people vacationing.
Yep.
Also added to my business are these T-shirts. We have them in the size for the doll, for children, and for adults. It says, "I am a Cape Cod beach girl."
That's very
It's an
cute.
original design, and I'm hoping to get them into the gift shop soon. Also, since I'm retired, I've taken my business into the next level. I'm slated to do 15 shows, craft shows this season.
Oh, wow.
Next one being this weekend down in Chatham, and really getting out there. Also, I have items on Etsy.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've been doing this for several years, so it's started off as a hobby, but now it's turned into a business.
It's funny that you mentioned Etsy because I sort of think about the Trading Post gift shop as like a live Etsy shop. You know that and it feels that way shopping there. You wander in and there's always new things, and I mean every time I go in there I see things that I hadn't seen before, and I don't know if you're just experts at displaying it differently or if you folks are just busy making new things all the time.
Yeah.
But it does feel like that feeling of Etsy where you're discovering wonderful new things, but it's live.
We'll be having our second tea party for American Girl doll and the young girls or children
Yeah.
and their dolls. We had one last year. It was very successful. Everyone that came had a lot of fun.
Yes.
We played American Girl doll bingo, and we did crafts. We made headbands, and we served refreshments.
That was
And
a
we're
lot of
hoping
fun.
to get a lot of people to sign up for the one on July 11th.
July 11th.
Yes, under the blue and white striped
right.
tent.
Okay. Yep.
So if the weather is bad, we'll still be there. If it's raining, we'll still be there
Yeah.
because we'll be under the tent.
So what time is the tea party?
It's at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
It's between 1 and 3. We'll be serving refreshments and also playing games and doing a craft. And I believe Carole is going to help me out with the craft. We talked about doing the bracelets.
Yes, we can do little girls' bracelets.
Oh, fun. Oh, that's really nice.
One-
Is there an age range that you're looking at?
We don't have any restriction, but
But-
typically the children that were there last year range from 7 to maybe 11.
Okay. And do they need, is it required to bring a doll or is it
No,
recommended?
no, but
Okay.
they do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they do. They come with their dolls,
yeah.
all dressed up and
Yeah.
ready to party.
Now, how would somebody reserve a spot? I assume it's a reservation needed type
Yes.
situation?
It is a
Yep.
reservation.
They
so.
can call me,
Okay.
or they can send email to Bourne Historical, or they can call Gioia.
Yes, they could call me.
So what's your phone number?
It's 508-209-7777.
Okay. And then also the Bourne Historical, so it's Bourne Historical Society at Comcast.net is another good way to get in touch with to reserve.
Yes.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
So now you mentioned, you all three have been there for a few years, and the interesting customers. Any customers that sort of stand out in your mind? Funny customer stories? Danielle, you look like you have one.
Well, it's funny you say that. Last Tuesday when I was working, a man brought in a snail and set it on the counter. And I happened to have my camera, so we sat and watched it for about a half hour, moving slowly and taking pictures of it. I'll have to bring those pictures in.
funny.
Was it
so
his
we were very
pet snail, or
I
he
had,
just
no,
found
he just
it?
found it outside and was just very enthralled with it. And my daughter was there, who's 3, so we sat and watched it, like I said, for about a half hour. That snail took about a lot of pictures, so that was very interesting people. There was 2 people from France that came in, and I know a couple words, so I said a couple of words in French. Je m'appelle Danielle, like my name is. But just, people from all over the world come here, so it's really a neat location to see different people come in.
Yeah. And speaking of the snail, we are pet friendly.
Oh,
so if anybody
right.
has
Yes.
a well-behaved snail, dog,
We pass out the
ferret,
doggy treats, yes.
That's right. That's right.
yeah, it's one of Captain's
Carol
favorite
had an
places.
interesting little thing with the couple who had their anniversary.
The couple came in, and husband and wife, older couple. I don't remember what anniversary it was, but Gioia and I were making tissue paper flowers that we were going to make as a craft one day there. So we were just testing it out. So I had like 4 of them made, and the husband was telling me it was their anniversary, and they always come there for their anniversary every year. So before they got to the door, I grabbed the flowers, and I turned around to the wife, and I said, "Happy anniversary." And she was so appreciative that I gave her flowers for the anniversary, but to me, it was just tissue paper flowers.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they were very nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
Even people from Bourne come
Oh, yeah.
down, and they're amazed at what's back there.
Yes.
Because they've never been there before.
Yeah. Now, had you been there before you started working there?
I have,
Okay.
but not very often, because I
Yeah.
grew up in Bourne.
Yeah.
So I had been there.
So did you go on a field trip there when you were little?
remember.
I know. Yeah, I don't think I did, but I think they do at 3rd grade, but we didn't catch every year. Yeah.
I've been there a bunch of times. I don't know if Wednesdays are the field trip days, but usually the elementary school comes down on Wednesdays, and they get a tour of the gift shop, they get a tour of the windmill, they get a tour of the train station, they get a tour of the,
Yeah.
It's, the kids like it.
Yeah. It is. It does feel like it's a little hidden gem there.
Yes.
And so now I've asked you about your own work. Now pick something what's your favorite thing that's not yours, that's in the gift shop? Anything that really catches your eye that you love?
It's hard because they're so unique and they're all so different.
Yeah.
And I'm a crafter, so when I look at something, I want to make it. But everybody is so unique, and I like it. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't pick one thing that
Yeah.
I would say, and that's the best.
Right. Well, because then and that maybe I should have asked you that, because then you have to pick one amongst all
Yeah.
your coworkers.
I like to learn to make what everybody's making.
Yeah. Well, but that brings us to this year. There's going to be some craft classes, right? You're going to
Yes.
start doing some more of
Yes,
that.
we
Yeah.
are.
Now, when will those happen? What types of things are you going to be working on?
Well, we're going to start the week of Hydrangea Festival,
Okay.
really, with the tea party. And then that week we're going to do tissue paper flowers. We're going to do big ones, which we didn't bring any of those, and smaller ones. So we'll have that. We're going to do kindness rocks, which Carol knows
nice.
about
Yeah.
and Danielle knows
Yeah.
about. We have the tea party. We're going to do a felting class with Danielle.
Oh, cool.
And she this year we don't have these in the gift shop, but last year she made the little felted creatures.
The gnomes.
And
I
she's
bought a
a-
few of those.
I know. I
Yeah.
love those. I just love
They're
those.
time consuming.
Yeah.
To do a class, and people can make their own.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that will be a lot of fun. And we're going to do a stenciling class as well with Judy Ostrom, who does. It'll be a stenciling on material, and you'll end up bringing home a wall hanging
Oh,
that
nice.
you've made. So
Yeah.
yes, and so you have to come into the gift shop to get the schedule. Although we will be sending it out by email very shortly too. So if you're on our email list or you're a member of the Historic Society,
Okay.
you will be getting that.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm gonna. I really want to participate in some of those. That sounds really fun.
Yeah,
Joy and I want to do a candle dipping class.
that's
Oh,
true.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, candle dipping. And I was thinking about doing a kumihimo
Now, what's that?
class. It's a type of braided. You can use string to make different braids.
Yep.
I do it and I add beads to it.
Oh,
So you can make a necklace, you can make a bracelet.
Yep.
It's they're very beautiful.
Yeah,
but it is
yeah.
time consuming. But I wanted to, there was another crafter that wanted to do that with me.
Yeah.
So we want to add it to the list. We don't have all the classes down yet, but we're going to get
And
more
now
down.
these classes that we just talked about, are they geared towards kids, or these sound like more for adults to get their hands
Kindness
into
rocks, kids can do. Tissue paper
Okay.
rocks, kids can
Yeah.
do. The tea party, kids can do. The
Yep.
kumihimo would be more adult.
Right.
The
And the
candle
felting too, really, huh?
The
little-
felting would be, yeah.
More adult. Yeah.
it? Yeah, yeah. So it really a mix and just using your judgment on who should go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or if it's a kid like candle dipping, the kids can participate as long as
Yes.
there's an adult there
Yes.
to watch them.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We'll definitely be set up on Colonial Day
Oh,
with
okay.
the candle dipping.
Yep.
Hopefully before then, but we're like getting these things just
Yeah.
in order here now. So
So I feel like I have to mention one theme that kind of pulls things together is the mermaid ocean theme. I mean, you
yes.
have the lovely mermaid on your shirt, and we
Yeah.
have a few lovely mermaids
yes,
here.
our
And,
mermaid,
And I
And the-
actually just we have the mermaid. Now is
Yeah.
that's an American doll
yes.
Size,
mermaid. Oh, it's so cute.
That will fit any 18-inch doll,
Yeah.
including American Girl doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very popular. We sell a lot of those at the different craft shows. That's not on Etsy, but I have a selection on Etsy, but
Yeah.
I can't keep up with making those, so I don't put them on Etsy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they sell out.
Mermaids, for some reason, mermaids are very, very popular.
Yes, they are.
The mermaid tails.
The mermaid tail blankets, and we have a couple of them hanging, and of course we're
Yep.
wearing them here. Very popular this year.
Yep.
So, and
Yeah.
I feel lucky to have gotten quite a few. We even have a gray one here for a merman,
A mermaid.
just in case.
Or if it's a serious businesswoman
That's right.
mermaid, who's
That's right.
really she has to be business formal. She's got the gray. Well, I do love the mermaid theme, and I love the way that it mixes with some of the gift shoppy items and the craft items, and that's one of the things I always keep my eye out for when I go in there. Do we anything else that we brought today that you
Well,
wanted
I
to
do
point
want to
out?
mention, because we had some crafters that couldn't come today. So we have Deb coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is Nancy Sweeney and Debbie Ribberty, who are our newest crafters,
Yeah.
who make these stars, among other things. They make some other things too, but those are just adorable. And there's hanging ones and ones that sit like that.
And,
with
and actually, the cute thing, I bought one of these as well. I have to confess, because they had a table at one of our festivals at
Yes.
Uptuxet.
Yes.
And I mean, these were being sold for $10, and somebody pointed out that you can use it as like a little placeholder or put a photograph
Something
in
in
there.
it. Yeah.
And I don't know if that was the intended use, because it also
I don't
it's a-
think so,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
it does have a practical use,
Yeah.
so which is nice too. And then we have Deb Cumming, who is a very well-known local crafter who does these baskets.
Yeah.
And these are all hand done by her with the shells in them. And there's the different sizes. There's a bigger size than this, and there's even a smaller size than that
Yes.
one. So
Oh,
they're
wow.
very cute. And she also does these fairy houses in gourds.
Oh
She
my
does a lot of
gosh.
work with gourds,
Yep.
and you see it has a little key and everything.
Yep.
Those are just, I just love them.
And the fairy theme is one that is sort of
Yes.
developing at Uptuxet.
Exactly.
So we're
And we-
developing a fairy grove where kids can
Yep.
build their own, and we had a fairy festival, and so now
Yeah.
there's more
Yes,
fairy stuff.
and we
out
have
of
the
that.
fairy garden seeds,
Oh wow!
which are new this year, and I just love them. They're-
Now
it's
what's
adorable.
special about those seeds?
Well, they're meant to be quick growing annual flowers that'll come right up and will attract fairies to your garden. So. And we have the Three Sisters garden seeds, of course, which, down at Uptuxet, we have a Three Sisters garden with the
Right.
corn, the beans, and the squash or pumpkins.
and
That is,
where does the name Three Sisters come from?
well, that comes from the Native American, the local tribe here, and that's how they grew these things. They grew the corn, and then the beans would grow and grow up the corn stalks, and then the pumpkins or squash grows along the ground and works like a mulch so that other things don't grow up. And we find out, and I hope I say this correctly, but the corn takes nitrogen out of the soil. The beans put it back in. So it's a very
It's a symbiotic, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, and it's kind of amazing because I'm sure at that time nobody was saying, "Oh, well, the nitrogen," but somehow that was a known thing
Right.
to the local tribe. So
Right.
that sense of what people knew back then is there. We also have the little Yes, the little hats
Oh,
that
those are so
were made by
sweet.
Jan
Yeah,
Fenton here
yeah.
locally. And that one looks like a strawberry, but they're all different ones, and they are just adorable.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now, how much would that hat cost?
That hat is, I think they're $8.99.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing about
Yeah,
that
I
store.
know.
Everything's so
everything
reasonable.
is very
A
inexpensive.
hand knit
reasonable.
little
I know.
baby hat is just impossible to find. For
I
that
just want to
price.
point this out too. This is another thing that Deb Cumming does. These love knots. They're
Oh, those
called.
are
And
beautiful.
they're to hang on the wall, and they really are just great. They're all unique, all different.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
yeah.
Well, and that kind of brings up a point about the uniqueness of things. You know, a lot of times when I'm shopping, you'll see something at a shop and you sort of register it in your brain of like, oh, maybe I'll come back and get that later. But I end up getting this feeling when I go into the Trading Post gift shop that if I don't buy that, it's never coming
it
back.
could easily be gone. That does happen
And
there.
Danielle, I'm thinking about, I think I've mentioned this before, but every now and then you'll come up with something that really is a work of art, like a complicated, you did this pumpkin with a little scene in it,
Yep.
you know, like a little mouse living inside of a pumpkin type scene last year. It was like, it reminded me of being a kid and, you know, when small things were so precious. And, you know, and so, you know, there'll be like a unique thing that was just a one-time thing. And when it was gone, it
Yeah,
was
I'll
gone.
never make a fairy pumpkin house again.
Right,
I think I
right.
put over 10 hours into
Oh,
that and sold it
gosh.
for like $10. So,
wow.
but it's
Yeah.
for the love of doing it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And
yeah.
I'm appreciative to have the outlet to put it there and
Yeah.
have all these unique items.
And we also have in there, there's this really cool like shell Christmas tree.
Yes, that's also Deb Cumming.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's beautiful.
And that's something that probably a little more on the pricey side, but it's so unique, and
Exactly.
you're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna find it at the Christmas tree
Exactly.
shop.
That's right.
Yep.
And we also have some plant things. Now here I have these. This is magic message beans. And when you plant these, and I don't know if you can really see this, but the plant grows and it has a message on the leaf.
Oh, cool.
These are only $2.99, so
Yeah.
they're really, it's just such a good deal. And this is Dottie McNamara, who also brings little cactus gardens and things like that, and also fresh flowers. On the weekends we will.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we'll
Yeah,
have some bouquets of flowers.
And
so.
there's homemade jelly.
There's homemade jam.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And do you do honey or do you?
We did honey last year, and I wanted to do it this year, but it just got away from me. So
Yeah.
maybe before the year is out, we will get some local honey in.
Yeah.
Everybody likes local honey, so yes.
Well, I love the fact that this, you know, brings the Bourne Historical Society into kind of the new, the new attitude of shopping local. I
Yeah.
mean, folks who shop at the Trading Post gift shop not only will be supporting the Bourne Historical Society, but
Exactly.
also supporting actual local crafters who are
Right.
making goods and selling it. You know, it really is sort of. You know, consumerism has gotten away from us. It can feel discouraging just buying the mass-produced items.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
And even the crafters are, in fact, supporting the Bourne Historical Society with their things. So
right.
it really is a great little situation over there.
Now,
So.
speaking of local, you've got a couple of books on your lap
Yes,
there.
I
Anything
do,
special
and
about those?
well, this is my newest book, Whaley in Massachusetts. You can get this at the gift shop, and of course, my other book, Bourne, which also is at the gift shop. So
Yep.
I'll be over there lots of times. Anytime you need a signing, a special signing, or anything.
You're the
I
author.
am the author,
Yep,
that's
yep. You're
correct.
so modest, acting like you were just selling these books. Yeah. So now, and both of these books, I mean, it's they're very heavy on photographs.
They're really both collections of photographs.
Yeah.
This is old photographs of Bourne and the different villages, and this one is about whaling, and so it's again all photographs in here. So, but it does, I will say, tend a little bit towards Bourne in our part of Massachusetts.
That's
So,
nice.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah,
When
yeah.
the author lives locally, then
Exactly.
the
You
history
can't
is
help
written.
that.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, I know a lot of times if people are Googling gift shops in Bourne, when I Google gift shops in
Yeah.
Bourne, I see the Windmill gift shop crop
Well-
up. But you're not the Windmill gift shop, right? This is a
That's
different
right.
building?
That's right. We are right next to the windmill.
Okay.
The gift shop was in the windmill for many, many, many years, and now it's being used really as an art studio.
Yep.
And we're having different displays in there. We just had the Our Story from the Plymouth 400 Committee about the Wampanoag before contact with the Pilgrims, which was very interesting. I think, and it's gone now. We're putting up a new exhibit, the Cape Cod Canal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there'll be an exhibit in there, and it's all photographs. So
Yeah.
that'll be hanging, and then the next one will be a surprise.
Oh, cool. So now, is there anything special about the actual gift shop itself, or is it just a regular building?
The gift shop was originally, every building on the site was somewhere else and something else. But the gift shop originally was the information booth along Route 6.
Oh,
So when you came on the Cape and you stopped to get your maps and it was that little place.
Okay,
And
yeah.
once it was kind of out of date and they were going to just tear it down or something, and of course we rescued it
Yeah,
and brought it
yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
So
Well, that reminds me of that concept of the reduce, reuse, recycle, and in a lot of ways, crafting is a way to take something that might be discarded and making it, even shells. I mean,
Yeah.
take, shells from
Yes.
the beach and turning them
Yeah.
into something that's beautiful.
Exactly.
Another product that I have from the gift shop is you have some signs. Some
Oh,
really
yes.
unique signs with like Bourne, Monument Beach, names of all the
Exactly.
villages in Bourne.
Yeah,
And that has a
exactly.
little interesting story. Can you
Well,
tell
I
me
mean,
about those?
they're painted on the clapboard from the old Douglas store, which
Okay.
is on the corner of Sandwich Road and Shore Road. And that is an interesting story, even though this is probably not the original clapboard for the
Okay,
store
okay.
because it's very old. But the story about that Douglas store is that it used to be down by the canal when the canal was the river.
Mm-hmm.
And when they started widening the canal, they had to move this store. So they put it on rollers. And they rolled it, but it moved so slowly that the store stayed open the whole time. So people were hopping in and out to get whatever their, dozen
yeah,
eggs or whatever
yeah.
they were buying at
Yeah.
that time, which I love that.
Right.
So
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
so the signs are made on some of that wood, although I will say it's probably not the original wood.
yeah.
But yes, they're the different villages, which is nice because that's not something you're going to get anywhere but here in Bourne.
Right. Right. Yeah. Nobody else knows
Bourne-Dale,
about
Sagamore.
Yeah. Monument Beach, Pecasset.
Pecasset, Katomet. Yeah,
Yep,
exactly.
yep,
Exactly.
yep.
So.
Well, actually, that story just kind of reminds me of the uniqueness of the property. This is not just a gift shop in a strip mall.
Right.
You're on a historic property,
Exactly.
a property that's a museum. So, as in our last few moments, can anybody share like something that you've learned or something that's kind of that you find particularly interesting about the place, about either the shop or the museum itself, or anything that took you by surprise?
When we were there last time, they have a quahog shell, and they have the old way that they used to drill the quahog shell,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is a stick with a cross in it with
Yep.
a string, so it twists, and then you just push down so it spins back and forth, and you do that until you get a hole.
Right.
That takes hours to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And the last time I was there, my daughter was there with me. So she decided she was going to try it. She spent, I don't know how many hours drilling. And the woman that was running the shop said, if you can get a hole in that shell, you can take the shell home. So she said, I am going to get a hole in the shell. So she spent at least an hour, if not longer, drilling that hole.
Yeah.
And she actually got a hole in the shell. And
Oh,
she took
wow.
the shell. It got a little hole.
Yeah.
But thinking that it took her, I don't know how many hours to get the tiny hole, I can't imagine how they did it in the olden days without power tools
Right.
Yes.
Right.
to get a shell to look so beautiful.
Right.
Because even doing stuff like this, it can crack easy, you can get a chip, it'll break.
Yep.
And to spend 5-6 hours on something to, at the end, have it break or chip, and there goes that one.
Yep.
Right.
Let's
right.
try another one.
Yeah,
Let's start this
yeah,
hole
yeah,
again.
yeah.
And that's why that wampum was so precious, because it was so labor intensive.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the
yeah.
it was amazing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I told her that's going to keep her busy. She can sit over there and she can
Right,
drill
right.
holes in the shells.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I love that story, and we are actually out of time. So,
sorry.
so I just thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you so much for what you do to keep the Trading Post gift shop running. It's such a cool place to go to, and we appreciate that the fact that the proceeds go to the Bourne Historical Society, and you're doing a lot to help keep that property open for us.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today on A Window to Bourne, and we'll see you next time.